I don't know what else would be in the conversation. Like what could even come close? Like people would say like train because it's, you know, people aren't really ready on it yet and it's still a bit shaky, but I still think it can provide entertaining games. People are figuring it out, and maybe Fnatic have got an answer here on train. T-side start for them.
All right, we're in. Let's see what form we get from Blame F.
P250 in the pistol.
As we say, it's some great games at LAN. Yeah, like Cypher, sometimes you're gonna die doing that.
He jumped backwards, he got a headshot.
That's just PR things, man.
Backwards jump parry.
PR's so good.
He is so good, but that's crazy.
His name, by the way, if you don't know, we found out the lore on PR comes from Pringles. His favorite thing. That's not even a bit, it's real. And then he realized I'm pretty damn good at CS. If I'm gonna go pro, I probably shouldn't be the name of a brand. And so he changed it to PR. Which for the particularly astute among you is the first two letters of Pringles.
I got it now, yeah, okay. Wasn't sure.
All right, Kersey. I kind of want to see him play really well. I've heard nothing but, you know, even the desk, we're throwing some flack his way.
Yeah.
I want Kersey to hit the ground running, and there we go. One kill from him. He's done his part in the round, but the site has been given up. Fnatic moving in.
That smoke is not going to do much help here for Fnatic. They've got con control at least. And they've realized they missed their smoke, so that's reassuring. It's a cool post plant, but they're getting pinched right now. 4v2. Someone's got to force a kill. That would have been the way for Crims, because low health, but now he's boxed in and there's too many players. PR comes through with a multi, and Rez helps him out as they pick up that pistol. GamerLegion, some sharp shots to start off. I want to see that PR Ivy tap. Putting production on the spot for that one. In round one of the day. But you know they're good for it, Harry. Look at that. That's crazy. Just looking at the ground, Harry.
Yeah, but like they said in Rings of Power, Hugo, a
what
stone only looks down or something like that, and so it sinks. But a ship always looks up.
Yeah?
I don't know.
That a real quote?
Yeah, that's a real quote. Close enough. I paraphrased lightly,
Don't
but
worry,
genuinely,
no one
it's horrible
watched,
writing in that show.
No one watched Rings of Power.
It's horrible, horrible writing. But it's fine. It's not like it's one of the most, you know, respected series of all time. That's fine.
Well, definitely
Not like they've butchered something fantastic. It's fine. Here we are. It's a 4-spy here for Fnatic. 2 Galils, bunch of Deegs, bit of util. Let's see what they do with it. Had some players over towards B right off the rip, but they're all walking back. So this is just looking like an A-side exec for Fnatic.
I'm just watching PR's face on the minimap, man. I just want him to be in the right place at the right time. But right now, it's 3B still. So GamerLegion going to have to shuffle them. Swapping players over, or the util rather, but they're going to need some help on this yard. Resin, the Ivy side, able to get one, but he is boxed in right now. Molly does not spread. Rez has the room to move. Double Molly finally hits him, and he's going to get a dink on the way out. PR teed up for the round here. Is he good for it? One kill, drops off, and there's so much cover here. Crossing past these open sight lines is not meant to be. PR with 3. GamerLegion stopped that force by in its tracks.
Very crisp from PR.
That's good. Pringles, crisp. That's funny. Yeah. I like that. More of that today, please, Harry.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll keep them coming.
Little eco here for Fnatic.
Chance for some eco farming. Everyone likes that. Healthy amount of deagles. You know the Jambo Deeg can look real good. Oh, double swung. Even his deagle has its limits, and of course it's PR again. It needs to chip off the old block right now. PR leading the way for GamerLegion.
Straight down the tube of Ivy.
Another one in the can for PR.
It's just, once you pop, you can't stop, Harry. 2 eco kills. Torsen ratting it. Able to squeeze 2 through, and GamerLegion, nice clean 5 alive round. Here's Fnatic's buy on the T side. It needs to come in quick. It needs to come in hard, because this first half can get away from you very quickly.
Rez with a bit of aggression in towards main. In a slow round from Fnatic. In an interview before this game, BlameF described his captain as fine. So let's see what Fear has up his sleeve in this round. Pop through the main smoke. Good catch for Cypher on that trade, and as they start to steamroll in, Fnatic get away with all the space. Nade for Kersey.
Crims.
He's very small, right under the man in con.
That's one way to do it. Could maybe spam this bomb out.
Kersey's keeping pressure on.
Oh.
Throws a punch at himself with the flashbang, but
Still.
giving Torsen room to make a move here. And this is a 2-on-4 for GamerLegion that they've pulled all the way back. Even the spot now, and Cypher trapped in. That nade's gonna find him. Oh,
no.
Catches him and dodges the nade. It misses rather. That's wild. Cypher knows he's living on borrowed time. Catches them with nades in hand, and that's how Fnatic get on the board.
Oh my goodness, shocking kill for Cypher. He has no right to be alive there. To think the Molly comes in first. If the nade did, well, if it landed, it would have found the kill, but let Cypher fall off the box, force his fight. Shocking round for Fnatic to win, but really strong entries out A, just going through the smoke. Showing GamerLegion, we won't respect your util early in this map. Very fast to pop. Cypher just going out up a B. That's a crazy path. And look at them panic as well. His whole team are in pop right now. The callers come. They're in B, but the numbers are not clear. Meanwhile, Fnatic walk outside A. Rez is alone in this site. CTR coming back through the connector, but look at the space Fnatic have. Jambo just cuts that rotate down. And Cypher's come from B through con to A. Where are these rotates? They're stuck back at spawn. That's a crazy round for Fnatic. Because the comms are probably so jumbled for GamerLegion. They hear like, oh, they're starting 4B, you know, 4 upper, whatever. And, or all 5 in this case. And then Fnatic, they run a man out B. Thank goodness he gets the entry. It just makes GamerLegion full panic on the rotate. Meanwhile, they're going pop the whole time. Good way to clutter the comms. GamerLegion panic. They have to save this AWP. Even that is not guaranteed. Yeah, I get it now.
No.
No,
Come on. It's still so early days.
It's one shot.
I think he's been fine thus far.
It's one shot.
Dude, yeah, Cypher. I mean, look, when you want someone to do something wild, Cypher is the guy to put on the case.
True. Ooh. Ooh.
And so just sprinting out B upper, pace that Torsen just simply wasn't ready for. You don't really anticipate that play. You think you're going to get a bit more of a telegraphed hit. And now they break the money of GamerLegion. Denying that save is a big deal as well. Nothing to work with in this round. And so a chance for Fnatic to just spread their wings.
fnatic got that boot camp buff as well, you know, high fives, fist bumps, shouting at each other. It's definitely a benefit to playing online. GamerLegion show many Ivy and then rotate full B. Hoping fnatic just pop into their bomb site. But even if they do... Oh, I say even. Look at the spread. fnatic are not going B. It's a cool camera smoke from the safety of Pop as fnatic walk in 3-3.
I mean, they've done a good job of taking control of the early game, right? They've got GamerLegion right where they want them. Chance to keep them on the back foot in a big way in the early stages of Train. Now, I don't imagine we're about to get a unicorn round. GamerLegion, they are coming with these pistols.
They're going to blame. He's not going to them. Oh, dear. No way. Someone killed them. Hello?
Oh, my
happened?
God. And so it's a high damage round here at a GamerLegion.
Smoke on the bomb, but yeah, they don't believe it. It's a sick eco. 3 kills and an AK. No complaints. Cursey Orb.
I want Pringles to be PR's snus. You know, he just slides one in when he's having a rough game.
Or like over his teeth.
Yeah.
You can't com. Or the duckbill, maybe.
Yeah, the duckbill works. Or PR with one hell of a catch. Darts out around this red smoke and offers up assistance to his captain. fnatic try their hand at a faster round, but I mean, everyone falls and dies on trying to get this E-box control on the spillover. PR 2 kills deep, finally shut down. Jambo clutch!
Oh, God.
Missed shot for Kersey!
They can swing.
Jambo with another! And Kersey had to make up, had to pick up the slack, and he will lock it in, stopping Jambo 1 kill shy of the 1v4.
That would have been so Jambo, right? Just pitch perfect shots on the AWP. Mobile, counter-strafing every single time and nailing it. Very strong AWP player, even in the chaos. And so far for the eye test, Kersey, it's the pistol and it's the M4 that's bailing him out. It's not the AWP. Missing his shot there, at least doesn't let the clutch happen. They peek him together. It costs everyone but Kersey.
Looking fine to me, Hugo.
Yeah, I mean, winning the rounds.
That's what matters. You know, he stopped the clutch. Everyone else died. So well handled.
I'm just saying the AWP, you know, I'm just talking about the AWP right now.
And it's actually kind of fair.
And that is his gun.
Yeah.
So you need to be able to...
Yeah, that's fair.
But I'm with you, Harry. I said coming in, I don't want to jump on the Kersey hate train. I want to see some more.
Kersey hates Train? Why are they
That might
playing
be
it
his
then?
problem. I want to see a little bit more before I judge.
Oh, here he is. Pop spawn.
Pixel gap.
Okay.
That's why people don't do that anymore.
Didn't even want to fight, just wanted to block him in. ZTR UMP put down as Jambo shows up in an explosive way. Kersey with an awkward miss. And Jambo and Cypher, 2 mad dogs, run out through Ivy and get 3 openers.
Oh my God.
Jambo just ain't stopping.
Dude, he's so good. That's my AWP right there. That's what you want to see. Incredible opening kills now for Jambo, feeling hot off the near clutch. And BlameF is always in the backline, running you down. Jambo finding all the impact required to win that round. Dude. See, it's interesting because, PR is not that tight, you know, like on that angle.
Not that tight, but he hits that so fast.
Yeah. I mean, he pre-fire, full pre-fire. If PR sees that perspective, he won't do that again.
Nice!
Rodion, it was insane call.
Energy is very good for Fnatic.
I mean, these, you know,
Vibe team.
It's nice to see. And you do have a very exciting mix of explosive players. Then you have a safer pair of hands and someone like a BlameF and Crims.
Yeah.
No, it is a very complimentary roster. BlameF.
Oh, God. Oh,
these are usually his favorite rounds, but right as he pulls the util, that's when the pistols find him. GamerLegion, last time their USP round was pretty darn good in the end.
The bomb is late.
The bomb's lost. Jambo, get out of there! That's the bomb gone! Cypher trying to go back and make up for it!
Oh.
Kersey on the rifle.
Rez on the
AWP. On the swing. Nice Kersey will get one, but it's left to Rez. Still watching over this bomb. A round that was never supposed to be this close. Can Rez make it any more interesting? Doesn't know where Fear's got to, and the walk through the smoke proves to be enough. A little sigh of relief there for Fnatic, is now twice over. These pistols, these vanilla pistols, have found 3 kills in both of these full eco rounds.
You see Fnatic like call the panic, and they're like, okay, just go. But when you see that bomb at the back, you've got to get a little bit worried. Jambo is left to die by his team. Nice couple of kills for Cypher. And Fear walking through the smoke. I mean, it's a risky play, but it's what wins the round for Fnatic. 2 very close anti-ecos. These USP rounds for GamerLegion, keeping the game interesting. Keeping their buys coming.
Oh, Kersey v Jambo.
Okay.
AWP head-to-head.
All right. Nice
and
shot.
Kersey, well, what more can you say than that, Hugo?
You're coming at me like I'm trying to bench him.
I know, you were.
I'm just saying I want to watch him up today.
You were complimentary about him.
I thought
this is more for everyone else. I'm using you as a metaphor for the wider audience. Kersey again. Nails a second.
Yeah, Harry. Look at him go, Harry. Oh, Fear.
All right.
Is there something in this?
You're putting the Fear in GamerLegion right now. Ooh, he's right on the edge.
Yeah, I like this.
There's 2 smokes to hide in.
Surely they
could
spam
be
it.
anywhere, in theory. No spam comes through. Fear allowed to reposition. No. As he creeps out wide, Rez has the spot. And so playing a contain, GamerLegion never move a muscle. They know it's uncomfortable the whole time for Fear, and eventually the fights might just come to them. They get that, and they'll tie this game up again at 5-all.
Surprising to see Jambo lose that opening fight. That feels like a good engagement for him, but guess not wide enough. Kersey a little bit off on that angle. Strong beat hold for PR again. And the clutch attempt makes it interesting, but GamerLegion have it on lock. Trading rounds now, and Fnatic, they would be buying full every round if not for these USPs, but it's made it very expensive. Galil's, Deagle, at least Jambo has his orb. GamerLegion, every round, very deep main molly.
Oh
and now they're going to push behind it.
This is one way to go about a main take. They do it very, very deep, looking for players lining up nades, looking for players playing passively, expecting to find BlameF here.
But even just a deep main molly every round is really nice because we see a lot of teams just kind of lob nades over the top, but it stops the orb from getting in main and going for a pick. You can't stop the E-box cross. You can't peek camera or sandwich. So deep molly denies Fnatic the AWP entry. That's why Jambo's just been going Ivy every round. Right now he's holding pop with the AWP. Kersey on B. GamerLegion have stacked B a lot of this game, but they've yet to need to. This round could be a good time to start. Oh my god, Kersey dropping his util, spotted. Might need a repos. Jambo hopes for a mistake, and he gets it. Don't need to commit here. Yeah, 2 players still back in spawn. Tantalizing.
Rez might have to go huge. PR's smoked off. His teammate back in con gonna struggle, but it's the run through the smoke. PR arrives, and he lets them know about it. Does not respect that smoke in it, camera. Only 8 seconds left on the round. Crim's looking for space, leaves it to Chance on that jump shot, and there just isn't time for Blame F, even as he gets that final kill. Round 1 by GamerLegion. And PR with a startling display, sprinting the camera smoke, does not respect it, gets out towards the new box, and just lays waste to fnatic.
Yeah, not Fnatic's first PR disaster here on the Ivy push. $14 and 8 had monumental impact on this CT side. Fnatic go fast again. Blame at the front of the pack. Cancelled out by, would you guess it, PR. Bomb coming late again on Jambo. This is just pistols here for the final round as Fnatic try and punch a hole in this B bomb site.
Pistols coming through. Ooh, Cypher with the opening. Kersey trying to reclaim some ground here on the AWP, and that D gets shut down. It's just Jambo 1v4 and locked out by the PR and Rez duo. The 2 star riflers for GamerLegion showing up in fantastic form to open up on Train and securing a 7-5 lead over Fnatic. GamerLegion have an edge here on Train, winning out the half 7-5. And interestingly as well, always getting some good results for them on the pistols, which was kind of paramount to how that first half plays out. fnatic running out of money down the tail end of that T side, which feels a little weird considering they had many a chance to make plenty of cash. GamerLegion have given themselves a way in on the fnatic map pick of Train, but this is where the going is supposed to get tougher as fnatic move over to the CT side.
Yeah, it's not exactly a bad half for fnatic, but it does beg the question what it could have been. GamerLegion winning out on a map that fnatic have tried to make their own and have had great results online and even on LAN just this weekend. fnatic have a grand final to play later today.
What time's that at, Hugo?
4:30. So they're fine. They're going to make it.
Plenty of time.
Yeah.
It would actually be impressive if they miss it.
It'd have to be some serious overtimes here. But London is cooling. And here in the lower bracket, loser eliminated. Winner goes on to play the winner of M80 Na'Vi, which is our next game of the day.
Who do you think's winning that, Hugo?
I don't know, man. It should be Na'Vi, right? Obviously. But
But you said you don't think you're in.
I don't know. I just don't think they're going to like come in and stomp that game 80-20. And, you know, I think M80, look, I bought into M80 after that Vitality game. They beat VP as well, so I don't know.
I also think, I mean, they did more than beat VP. They killed VP.
They did kill VP. VP were already dead, but they stopped any sort of resurrection, I'd say. Another last place finish for Virtus Pro.
See, no, that's why we should thank NACS.
Yeah.
They've saved us.
They did save us from the electronic in-game leader. Probably for the best, for everyone involved.
I also like Hexed. I think
It's good fun.
just like a little nutcase in the
He
best
is a little
way.
nutcase.
Yeah, it's really, really good, man. It's really good. It's a squaring off against Na'Vi, and Na'Vi where there are some questions around, and that's coming up later today. A bit of a weird one. I don't know how to feel about Na'Vi. Because Cologne, good time, right? First showing with Makazi. Managed to go on a very deep run there, falling to Spirit, but I think that's fair enough. In the semis, they'd go on to win the whole event. But then, Bounty, bit of a weird one. Didn't have Blade at that event, if you remember, in the game that saw them get eliminated. Astralis took him down. It was EWC, where you started to get a bit more nervous, losing the 3D Max. Oof.
Yeah, that is oof.
And falling to who, Hugo? Who did they fall to
here
in London?
FaZe, Harry. They got
FaZe.
banged out.
Yes. FaZe back.
FaZe back. You said you were all out on FaZe. You didn't believe in...
Dude, I don't know. It's like, it's the most reluctant being out I was ever at, because everyone loves FaZe. You can't not love FaZe Clan.
Brokey's
you always
back.
want to believe.
Brokey's so back.
I just hope it hasn't been like a flash in the pan for Brokey. I want to see him, you know,
Cook.
yeah, I want to see him cooking. Exactly. Man, that's so good, Hugo. You're so smart with words.
No, don't do that. Little crash from Cypher, if you're wondering why we're rambling.
Guys, do we think FaZe are back? In a couple of minutes when we get the answer, I'll react to it then.
We'll move.
So remember that I've asked this.
We'll have moved on. I'm sorry.
All right, then go on. If you're so keen to move on, Hugo, what are we talking about now?
Brokey.
So we're right back where we started.
No, I'm trolling.
Good troll, man. Good troll. Here we are. Train, fnatic's map pick. Trying to get another Brit in London. That's the goal for fnatic. Also a British.
British?
Is
that the water filter?
British, yes. British water
the new
filter.
player, BR, is coming to the scene soon. Just you wait. He loved that clean water.
He did. BR. Enazan.
Nice.
Yeah.
What about British player?
Trying to get another British player and a British organization into London, Hugo.
That would be cool. Cypher v Mezzi, that's what I want.
Cypher does have like a cult following in British Counter-Strike. Folks loved him ever since Paris, always wanted the best for him. This would be a golden opportunity to get to see him again.
We are live, folks. Seven round CD side for GamerLegion. Let's see what ZTR has cooked up. PR and Rez, firepower duo. Rez still gets the preferential treatment, P250 out. Known for his pistols. Kersey v Jambo rages on. And Kersey's got him again. I didn't get it.
What more can you say than that, huh? Here we are, Fear. Out towards E-Box. They've already crossed in and passed him. Two players now out at red. Crims arrives in pop from a B push. So at this point, fnatic know it's the A play. They know what's coming their way. They've spotted guys out in the open. Crims is cleared up. Cypher's committed to a big old wraparound. And that double B push forces GamerLegion to try and go. They look to battle Crims. Are they going to try and change their mind on this? Well, it won't matter. They're dead in the pop dog, dead in the yard. And that pistol round falls dominantly in favor of fnatic.
They got the kill they wanted. They just didn't do anything with it. They just sat forever behind red. No movement. It allowed all the time in the world for Crims and Cypher to get set up and go on the big flank. fnatic picking up a much-needed pistol. I feel like GamerLegion are kicking themselves. The opportunity was right there. A weakened A bomb site. Full eco, just a jump, a jolly into B.
Yeah, even though they made the USP rounds interesting, it's going to be way harder to do it with Glocks. Running out of range versus these rifles, but still GamerLegion. They're going to try and milk this for all they can, so let's see. Never say never, Hugo. ZTR's cooking up a route to try and plant this bomb. That's
You go A, I plant B.
It's the classic.
You think Blame F is leaving his bomb site? Ha! He's not.
Well, if Fear says there's 4 Glocks in main, that won't get his attention. Well, what if there's no Glocks in main? There's this Deagle keeping Fear pinned in, but the bomb is lost. The classic strat of you go A, I'll plant B does not pan out for GamerLegion.
Yeah, Blame did actually push up the ramp and was fast flanking Spawn, but Crims had B on lock. I'll admit, the sound of Glocks pulled Blame from across the map. I'll put my hands up and say that. Dun, dun, dun. Dun. Dude, sorry, it's a banger. It plays in my dreams.
But it feels like you didn't even do it right.
No, I didn't.
You've done like an alternate retelling of.
I like adding beats.
Yeah,
I think they should be.
You add your own beats to the already 5 blast beat.
Got another crash here for Crims, unfortunately.
Okay, wait, then I am checking in on the last kind of semi-poll I ran on chat, asking if FaZe were back.
A lot of no's, Harry.
There is a surprising amount of no's. There's some maybes. There's some brokies. Everyone's saying brokey life game, but that's it.
Fair. But if he does it twice... Of course, FaZe looking for vitality in that upper final.
That's the true test of backness, isn't it?
Yeah. Is that tomorrow? That's tomorrow. We get FaZe Vitality tomorrow.
Yeah. Why do you sound so shocked?
I don't know. Monday? Monday's coming? Monday's tomorrow?
Monday is tomorrow.
That's cool.
Bad news, everyone.
Yeah, sorry.
It's Monday tomorrow.
But nothing makes a Monday great, like a FaZe Vitality.
True. You know, you at least have that to look forward to at midday. So maybe you'll be watching that from work or something.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't have a job.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's the good life. Yeah, I'm just job searching right now. And I have been for the last 6 months. And there's just no jobs available. And watching the CS is honestly doing as good a job as working.
Dude, it's a full-time job. There's so much Counter-Strike. It's never stopping. Crims is coming back. That looks good.
Crims's job is Counter-Strike.
Lucky guy. Been on this team for 9 years in a row, 11 years total. Mr. Fnatic at this point.
If only there wasn't the little godsend hiatus in there. It would look so clean and crisp.
Crisp? I know a guy.
Yeah, Mr. Pringles. Actually, no, sorry, someone else called him Mr. Crisp, which is just funny.
He is pretty crisp.
Mr. Crisp, PR.
Live in 5. Fnatic GamerLegion. We've had the pistol, anti-eco, nice and clean. And now we've got the game here for GamerLegion on the T side, pulling out the guns.
All right, Cypher dead first. Could pick up for Rez, and it's going to give him a bit of runway to start moving in. Now, Fnatic have entirely left A.
Oh dear.
And so Rez is, I imagine, kind of shocked with all the room he's got right now as they're reacting heavy over towards B.
Will he find them? Oh.
He's
he
just
saw them.
seen the leg. One little spot of the foot, and that's all Rez needs to know what's going on in this round.
They need to be scared of pop. Yeah, he saw them push B. At this point, you've got to realize it's all of them. I think GamerLegion are confused at how open this round is right now. Really weird gamble for Fnatic. Don't know what they based that off. No one was B. Maybe it's just losing the first man and making a read. It just came so early in the round. Ivy Util was coming in. Very strange rotate from Fnatic.
Kind of just felt like they wanted to fight on someone at B. And then to come in on like a grouped pop flank. But yeah, it just gave up so much room. And maybe you're hoping Rez doesn't go and take that space and kind of call the contact walk up, call their bluff like that.
Walk through the smoke.
Yeah, so I know there was an idea there for fnatic. But an idea that did not work out. And it's left them in a bit of a weird way now. They have these saved guns to work with. Rez, another opening.
Just tapped Fear over that new box.
Jambo also missed that timing in a really awkward way over towards Pop. And Rez watches on. The bomb's here with him.
Shouldn't be a way to win this unless they don't clear Cypher, but Rez is looking keen. Good force of the kill for Cypher, traded quickly, and now lots of players spotted. Blame and Crims trying to lay down the law, but that smoke cuts out the scout. Crims even burns. Got to go back behind that Molotov. GamerLegion full control here. Slow and steady on these T-side rounds.
Oh, Crims. Dead, of course. And for Blame F and his scout, not really going to have much to do here. Oh, there's a bunch of low players. GamerLegion are far away. But Kersey with the wraparound stops Blame F in his tracks. That was an eco around the saved guns. Oh, bro, if Rez keeps getting opening kills like this, I don't know how you're going to stop it. He is hitting very hard right now, is Rez. Timeout from fnatic, because they've got to stem the bleeding here. This is their map pick. And GamerLegion just keep building upon this lead.
Norp out for Jambo for the first time in the CT side, so he didn't feel like he was really trying to force kills on the T side last half. Just going for the occasional Ivy pick. Let's see if CT side is any different here. Will attempts be made, or no, just Ivy scope up against PR of all people. He's holding the right angle, but shot off the flash. PR lucky to be alive. Keeping pressure on with Util, but after seeing the AWP, no interest in committing here. His team heading B. Blame and Crims. Blame having a bit of a poor game here, 5 and 12. Chance to redeem himself on this hold.
Blame F. Out with his swing. ZTR will find him. And so it's left to Crims to defend this side of the map. But as he plays forward, it's right into Torsen. Cypher given a fight there. ZTR might regret giving that one away, but still, they've got to have faith in this duo, Rez and PR. They're both committed to a wraparound. PR's linking up with Rez, and with him dead back in con, I mean, maybe PR has an element of surprise now to work with for that one kill. They're gonna have to play through this smoke. He drops it in, cuts off the line from Jambo's AWP. It's held by Cypher. B play repelled. fnatic able to scramble the rotates, get there in time. Crims buys just enough.
Yeah, not really on the same page there are GamerLegion. Everyone getting sort of split up. Player in the site not prioritizing plant. Player in upper trying to cover. Rez taking space. All in the meanwhile, PR is on a very late lurk. fnatic have no trade, or GamerLegion have no trade potential on that B bomb site. find a couple of nice opening kills as well.
Counter-terrorist.
Timeout after the tech. GamerLegion call it in. Because these are the kind of defining moments of this game.
Do we have coach cam? Do we get to see Ash? It is HD, full DSLR camera. Not today, I guess. Someone call coach.
This was a tech pause into a tech pause into a tech pause.
Well, there's gotta be a tech after
TTT. There's trouble in tech pause town.
Online CS indeed. PR's crashed now.
It's fine.
Bro, why did he? Okay,
What?
I want to rant.
Yeah, what?
Why does everyone crash all the time? I never crash. My PC never crashes.
bro.
You guys are pro players. Why are your PCs crashing? Fix your PCs.
Oh, man.
Don't get me wrong,
I
this
don't
game
even
is
wanna-
buggy. This
I
game
don't
is
even
really
wanna-
buggy. This game
I
just
can't
crashed.
even endorse this.
Are y'all tabbing out? No, this game is buggy. Yeah, sure. I'm playing both sides here. Game is buggy, but why are you crashing so much? Every game, we have like 10 crashes. Get a better computer. No? Is that unreasonable? Maybe.
I think, Hugo,
Yeah.
you know, they're not just, if you're catching my drift here,
Yeah.
they're not rocking up and playing on just VAX secure servers. There are other things at play. You also are recording and whatnot. You know, there's a whole bunch of little
They're using their
planks.
phones to record. They are.
Wait, really?
Yeah, well, yeah, in most cases, players use their phones.
No.
Not in every case, I'll admit.
But look, man, I don't know. There's just extra variables at
No,
play.
there are. I'm
that
just
put
shocked at how
stress
many.
on an already buggy game.
Yeah, the
Hugo.
game is buggy. I'll admit that. I'll put my hands up. I'm just kind of shocked at how many techs from.
And it's like
at
anything,
home.
you know? It's Murphy's Law. Anything that can go wrong will, or whatever that law is. We've all seen
You
in
nailed
Stellar. Like, how does it go?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
How does
Is
it
that
go?
how it goes?
The spinny
I think
sound.
it goes.
Dun, 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 dun. And they're like, that's PR right now in his chair, spinning around.
That's how it
wasn't
goes.
my best. It wasn't my
Yeah,
best
now you see.
rendition of a classic there. But I think I got better the second time instead of like the Peter Griffin cover, the Peter Griffin a cappella cover. Meh. This is PR's setup, so he's just currently getting it ready.
He does play black and white. Not sure why. "49 minutes this game's been live, Harry. You've seen like, what, 9 rounds? And then 8 more rounds. Some unfortunate moments.
Imagine you took the tag pause, you talk everything through.
Alright, guys, you ready? Yeah,
we
yeah,
know what
ready?
we're
Yeah,
doing, we
okay,
know what
let's
we're
go.
doing.
User disconnected from your channel.
And PR's gone. I'm trying to crunch my back right now, Hugo.
Yeah, let me know how it goes.
I messed it up on the driving range. I don't know how.
You were driving?
On the range.
Oh, wow.
In the range.
In the range.
Pulling up in the range to the driving range. Car pelted with golf balls because I came in on the wrong side. They should add like, if there was like kind of a jousting component to golf,
Okay.
that would be fire. Like, you know, in hockey, it used to be the ice hockey. It used to be the case that like you could just start a fight, and that was
Yeah.
like an accepted. You know, like, yeah, this happens. Put them in the little fight box. That's
No,
where they would send them.
Yeah.
If you could do that, but in golf, so you could challenge your counterpart to joust.
I think better than joust, I think you add a basketball element when you can kind of snatch the ball.
What,
If it's not in their hands, but like you have to do it after they hit it, so there is a risk
never
element.
in your hands in golf.
No, but you know you can't just take it off the tee.
Oh, but maybe you
But when
send. You actually, each team gets like each
A
golfer
goalie.
gets like a goalie, and if they catch the golf ball,
They win
but
the game. It's
they
like a
could only
stitch.
wear a golf glove, so it hurts if you mess it up.
Yeah, no, that was
has to
my
be
point.
pain.
There's an element of danger.
Yes.
Why are all the gamers playing golf these days, Harry?
I don't know. I
an
actually
old-
think there's some similarities between golf and Counter-Strike.
Sell me.
You have access to the same tools as everyone else, but it's about how and when you use them.
Isn't that every sport is on a level playing field?
Well, yeah, but
You could say that about any sport.
yeah, true. You could say that about any
I don't know what sport where one team has everything they want and the other team has nothing.
True. But you know, let's take another. Let's
Make
take,
it better.
Let's
You
take
can do better
one of
than
your
that.
favorite sports, okay?
What's my
Which
favorite
is
sport?
Is polo the one played on horses? It is, or is that horse polo? I don't know if there's.
I don't know enough about polo or horse polo. There's water polo.
There is water
Like-
polo,
But that's more like what's on with the net when you hit the ball over the net? You play on a beach.
volleyball.
Volleyball.
Or
Water
netball.
isn't volleyball.
like
is right.
volleyball is the
Isn't
beach one.
water polo just volleyball in the water? Am I wrong there?
I don't know. I know there's
Because
like
you
a
don't
whole.
play
like, if,
you don't play
if
water
if
polo
you
with like seahorses.
No,
That's
but
not how
you
that
could.
works. A bit small.
or just regular horses in the
horse.
water.
They can walk in water, not on in. They've got
God
long
horse.
legs.
The god horse.
Be more of a Jesus horse.
Yeah. Jesus, look at his horse. And then there it is, walking on the water with him.
I wouldn't say it's my favorite sport per se. Per
Jesus couldn't play water polo
Why not?
because he couldn't get in.
What, do you think he's forced to walk on water? He can't shower, can't have a bath. He just has to walk on top of it. It's actually really
if
annoying.
ever his team are getting wrecked, he just turns it all to wine anyway.
Oh, true.
Think about checkmate, atheists. Here we are.
Okay, wow, we got a game on our hands.
We're back in. The tech timeout's over.
Okay, get ready for some virtual polo in a way. It's kind of like golf. They
Kind of
all
like
have
golf.
clubs, they all have balls.
Maybe Blame F is on his Bryson DeChambeau-esque redemption arc. Because everyone's suddenly talking about him in a very positive light again.
Yeah, how did that happen? Let's find out. Oh, it's messy, but it is done by Rez. Another opener from main. Flame finds one, and Ivy side denied. Jambo doesn't realize he's close. It's the new Ivy. Surprise! PR pops his head up. And maybe pops another. Rez tries to play through the smoke. CTR needs to do something here. 6 and 12. It's going to be his time. Denied by Blame.
All right, PR, how much can you do?
Not this, surely. Bomb loose.
1 versus 3, bomb away from him. And a reroute around to try and pick it up for PR. Looks for this first incision, but I think Cypher just got the spot there, maybe. No, he didn't. That's a PR. We'll get this bomb back. Has a chance at the 1v1. Hang on a second. This could build to something. It's Blame F and Crims. These are meant to be your safe pair of hands players, and Blame F will connect the spam. Clutch denied for PR, and Fnatic tied this game up again.
That's really awkward for
I'm
Jambo,
not buying
right?
that we're going live, bro.
No, you think another tag?
Just to really make sure it's
Every
all
round.
fixed.
We're live. 2 in a row for Fnatic. Cypher having another great game as he did against Ecstatic. Kersey hero gun. It's a weird buy. I guess he's not going to AWP next round. He'll play Scout instead. Kersey, got to save him here. Cypher giving away nothing, looking really locked in. Cypher wants London, man. Cypher's coming for London.
London man.
Take him by the hand.
Trying to take him to his land. Dawson finished off, and fnatic back into the lead.
Don't you understand? 4 kills from Cypher. He's just played great this whole tournament. fnatic take the lead here. ZTR actually gives Kersey the gun after Kersey bought Hero AK last round, so respect. Realizing he's having a bit of trouble here. It's a good captain. BlameF pushing the pop volley. I like this, getting a bit aggressive. Some space taken. God, he went on first timing there. He walked into the angle too. I liked it until he did that. Could have been a better peek from Blame, but he's not feeling it. 8 and 14. Kersey double kill. Still up for debate, but spreading out over this A site with the AWP missing for Jambo. That might be GamerLegion back in the game. Bomb has been planted. Hunting these guns would go so far. But GamerLegion aren't rich either.
All right, no kills on the hunt, so Crims and Jambo at least get out. Ah, Jambo. No, Jambo.
Oh, Crim saved the AWP at least, but yeah.
Jambo. That's rough.
He's not having a great game. He had a couple of really nice rounds.
He had a sick charge out Ivy and the almost 1v4 clutch.
Everything else has been no bueno.
B-site completely empty for fnatic at the start of this round. Crims will be going back there eventually, but they haven't really been worried about a high pace set by GamerLegion over towards this B side of the map.
Yeah, throwing that pre-smoke that puts out the molly at least puts the fear that GamerLegion aren't going to like rush B. They think fnatic are on the ramp, so you can afford to play heavy A to stop the rush. There is no rush. Jambo in main needs to hit this one, and he does. Res found. fnatic, a cheeky double setup, now get to pull back into something more standard. This 2B hold again. I like how active fnatic is staying, clearing Pop Dog. Might make you think it's B, but Cypher stays attuned to this position. As GamerLegion do go for the execute.
Kersey trying to lead the charge.
Oh, Cypher!
Quick flick round on a Cypher who whips that spray.
No.
Unable to stop the spillover. Pop control taken and out through main. Jambo needs to hit some shots on this AWP, but the nades are whittling him down. BlameF, big flank. Crims acting like a big red flag that GamerLegion is so focused on. It lets BlameF slide on in for a free kill at the back. Follow-up from BlameF as him and Crims go for the 2v1. It's just CTR left to beat. Bottom of the board for GamerLegion, but low health on BlameF. Looking for feet. BlameF gets it.
It's such a BlameF clutch. He just waits out his opponent to move off backside. And BlameF's had a pretty horrendous game, but that is a high impact round right at the end to win it out. 3K on the flank, clutch up, Blame saves the day. After Cypher, I mean, that's Counter-Strike right there. Cypher having an amazing game, full whiffs on a player who doesn't clear him. And Blame having a horrendous game. Huge triple kill flank. Wins the round, saves fnatic in this map. What a clutch. And what a time to pull it off for Blame F.
I mean, both teams are really at the breaking point in terms of the money. This round decides a hell of a lot, and so Jambo and Blame F both finding kills to open is a big deal for fnatic.
Oh, see ya.
Fear up top, and it quickly gets away from GamerLegion.
What happened?
Decimated on this push, can't scale out past the red train, and that's where they die. The pop play mopped up as well with aggression from Jambo and Blame F. And so it's just PR. As mentioned, this was all in for GamerLegion, and while it was a chance for them to break fnatic's money, that deed has now been done onwards, and now GamerLegion are broke. 12 rounds to fnatic, 2 chances to close, and this is the golden opportunity to do just that.
fnatic just making plays towards the end of this CT side, not afraid to get stuck in, pushing B with the AWP. Jambo, despite the whiffs, has come in with a couple of crucial opening kills in these last few gun rounds. Pop takes, main takes, fnatic fearless. And looking to finish what they started here. Not wanting to allow this game to go any longer. 2 Galils, pistols running amok. Cypher caught at the pop dog, and Torsen double entry on the Galil. No business for this. It's still not done though. They don't have the weaponry for the job. A missed chance on Ivy, and Rez goes back, wanting to play this bomb instead. GamerLegion in a great position. This flank very late for Blame. Final smoke going out, but it's perfectly placed. Are they really going to save? Can they rely on Blame? He's being held.
I mean, it's fair to give him the time and see if anything comes of this. Going for a late retake by the looks of fnatic. Crim's getting one is kind of huge. This could be another for Blame F. They're risking it all on the last second move in. Rez, much needed kill, gets himself set up to stop this defuse, and there shouldn't be a world to win this. They get all the kills, but no time. GamerLegion are still in this thing.
My God, what a push into Ivy as well right at the end. That bought the couple of seconds they needed. The bit of space they didn't have, all stuck on the bomb train. And too slow for Blame on the flank. They waited for him, they gave him time. They got set up in position. But fnatic, a round they had no business losing, opens up the chance of overtime on this map. That was 2 Galils, 3 pistols. Torsen found the double entry. Nice shots matter not. GamerLegion have got more to give.
Instant main smoke, but it's not been respected.
Oh dear.
Rez already out and past it. fnatic might regret not beating them when the money was run dry for GamerLegion. They've at least stopped Rez on this path of aggression. And so that's going to slow the round down. Easing back into a 4-on-4. Hang on, PR. Looks like he wants to make a bit of a move here. Oh my God.
Block, or he's walking.
Oh my God!
Will he realize?
Yes, he will! Blame F pieces it together. PR dead in the smoke. fnatic wrestle back the control. It's Jambo and Blame F. And the 2 heavy hitters for GamerLegion both gone.
How do you get out main here? No nades, AWP on the line. Miss Molly could have made this easier, doesn't matter. Jambo just gonna hit it. getting out as well. UMP not known for the range game, and it feels like fnatic have done enough down the stretch. They win it out, taking Train, their map pick. It's new territory for GamerLegion. They get so close, they just can't quite hold back fnatic.
This was going to be the battle of who could step it up on Train. Both teams capable of playing it to a high level, but fnatic won out this early war.
Out middle. So we'll keep our eyes and see if fnatic actually have a chance to take this series and go on to the final match to qualify for London. It's a cool story to get behind for fnatic, no doubt about it. This is still a challenge to get through this series unscathed. In we go, and fast up B for GamerLegion.
Insta put down, Rez. Dead first in the pistol, but his team will get the site control. It's a full smoke exec here, so you don't have a lot of room in the post plant. I wonder if they're gonna go searching for it, because you have this flash on PR, and so looking like we might get some long aggression here. PR's flash comes out, and it's on the smoke fade. They walk right past Fear, who continues his hot streak in this pistol round. 3 kills deep now, even the hunt onto PR. And it's a cleanup from fnatic.
Really well handled there, considering that's a nice flash on long side and multiple players blinded. Fear still able to lay down some very keen shots.
I also hope this series goes the distance. I want to see some overpass.
Yes.
Real ones know that this was actually the map that launched Ash's YouTube career. If you remember, first ever video he made was the one about them versus Virtus Pro on overpass.
That is exciting.
And so surely been doing some cooking there, have GamerLegion.
Yeah, only a couple of maps played for them. fnatic obviously grinding, playing a lot of games on every map except Nuke, their perma. Ancient, no exception to that rule either. I'm outside B, but 3 A main. Flame jiggling, donut crimson. A scary angle. Somewhat committed here. GamerLegion do look for that mid split. As fnatic get info down B, it won't matter because this play is coming out regardless of whether you know it or not. Good block. GamerLegion's hand forced. They go through red instead.
They have nades to break these smokes, but elect to just head on through. They kind of fake break the donut smoke and actually look into the red room. They go into this crossfire. Jambo and Cypher get the bomb away from GamerLegion. And there's just no winning this, surely. You don't have the time. Torsen out of the park.
Flame sends him to space.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. He went flying.
Yeah, and fnatic.
Do we have that on replay? I'm
Surely.
loving the ragdolls.
Surely.
They're so goofy.
Big round for fnatic, and it all comes off of that info play down B. They walk down the ramp, they get that early info, and without that, whoa.
Bro,
Crazy.
it's a home run. Flamemap's so strong. He just, even his bullets hit harder.
Without that info down ramp, they wouldn't have had the free up rotation back to CT and been able to crossfire that red take, so. Oof.
Ooh, PR, drive-by, Crims, sit down. And a little strung out round for GamerLegion. These pistols getting dealt with. Rez could do something funny here. Has a chance to backstab Fear. Instead, might just be Kersey dying to this push down the ramp, and Rez only going now. Misses his window of opportunity. Fear starting strong. And honestly, this was exactly how Ancient went for this Fnatic squad just the other day.
Yeah,
Fear with a strong start, long enough for Cypher and the rest of the team to get switched online.
Expecting more from GamerLegion, though, than we got from Ecstatic, that's for sure. GamerLegion, who took down VP on this map nice and cleanly as well. You know, this 3-2 setup is exploitable, though, because while we saw GamerLegion go red after Blame smoked him, every time he smokes in Donut on that jiggle, he just goes back to the bomb site. So GamerLegion could call the bluff. We'll see if that comes into play later in this T side. Right now, Fnatic actually fighting for middle, and GamerLegion get the chance to leave. It's a good choice. Back in with a nade. PR takes Blame's head. Ooh, and Rez is sharp as well. 2 kills outside B. Round seemingly over. As long as GamerLegion don't make any big mistakes, but they've walked into A contact, and that is perfect. PR.
I mean, the PR and Rez wombo combo mid-split is a very terrifying prospect. All 4 kills in this round coming from those 2 names. On that pathing out through Elbow and Heaven.
Save is nice, especially for the AWPer, keeping some money. And can probably buy it up next round if he wants as well. So GamerLegion get on the board. That's coming off the back of Fnatic's first mid-take. Of course, they have to... They can't just keep running the same setups, right? They have to stay dynamic. They have to throw in mid-takes every now and then to get some respect. But GamerLegion, perfect nade flash combo. And Rez pathing up Heaven with good timing. Gonna expect Fnatic to go back to just their triple B. No AWP for Jambo, stays on the AK. Triple B it is. More standard Fnatic round. Crims even takes main though, so they have early warning. They try and trade on the ramp. Rez gets out. Ooh. He's trying to leave as well. That's good info for Fnatic. But this is sneaky. Blame.
He's got no idea. Turns around,
What?
manages to get out with 1 on a PR, and now Crims drops the bomb. Jambo trying to give chase, cut down over in middle, so it's got to be Crims. It's all Crims, and he holds on. Kersey dead as well. Torsen doesn't know where Cypher's gotten to. The reroute out through middle and linking up with Crims in main is not what Torsen's expecting. On the spam, Crims knocked down, but there's Cypher as the second piece. The whole time, Torsen chasing ghosts, anticipating a CT rotate from Cypher, last seen over towards B.
I can't believe Blame gets that opening kill, though. He has no business winning that fight on A, caught with his back turned. Excellent job, and followed up with a huge double from Crims, dropping that bomb, giving Fnatic time. Just a perfect round for Fnatic when you consider GamerLegion found the gap, got a 1-for-1 at B. Felt like a perfect storm for GamerLegion. Are they running into the wall here? It's not looking good right now. We'll need PR to bail them out of this T side. But that's what he's here for. Double cave made clear, Rez won't challenge. And with no mid-info, Cypher just spots a red room. They don't think it's B. They are leaving the site entirely. Looking for the late round mid re-clear as GamerLegion take Donut. Good block.
He has got the read. I almost wonder, would you have rather they committed here?
Oh.
Still able to box them in, I guess, out in middle. It's Rez with the trade and a chance to group in this 3-on-4. Blame's now pushing his own smoke in Donut. Cypher holds on to the wraparound. Blame's confirmed they're not here in Donut. They're looking somewhere else.
Oh,
Cypher
dear.
with the spot can't knock him down. And they're wrapping onto the A site, ending up back at their original target. Crims proved to be a safe pair of hands in the last round, but he's only good for one here.
Blame got lost in the hands of time. He will still find his kill. Can he stop the bomb? No. Gets set up with deep control on Temple. Kersey given a chance to clutch. Rifle 1v2. But it's a CT plant. He cannot go donuts. He must stay in the site. It's right there for the taking. Kersey getting walked on. Takes his one. Blame is one shot gone. And Kersey finds it. Big clutch for GamerLegion from the AWPer. Out of nowhere. Awkward for Blame. He's trying to track them the whole round, but keeps getting left behind. And Cypher needed a kill in that position as well. GamerLegion will take it. It's not pretty, but it's around.
Because
Hard
his
to come
rifling
by.
is good, man.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, obviously he is the AWPer. But, you know, sometimes you are a French Nikados, and that's fine. You know, who holds the record for the best best rating
Blame F.
online?
Oh, okay, online. Blame F, probably. No, I get the joke you're making. It was Nikados on a rifle.
And Hugo
Yeah.
is tied with someone who...
Config?
No.
No, Blame F.
It's most kills. You're conflating a couple.
Sorry,
together.
best rating. He's tied with someone. Saiwu? I don't know. Who? Donk? Should I know this? What? Tell me.
Yes.
Stop. Tell me. World edit. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, sorry.
I'm
Forgot about the Shara
sure.
Life game. My
Wait, is
bad.
it-
Look, Harry, we have new rating, okay? I don't trust anything that I've remembered. I need to re-up on all my stats. Oh, well did it. Most kills in a half. I think you're conflating.
No, and highest rating.
Have you double-checked it?
Pretty certain.
3.0? Forget the past, Harry. We're living in a new world now. As a terrible ramp molly. They molly themselves. That lets GamerLegion or lets fnatic walk down. GamerLegion, it still works out. A bit of a mistake grants them the triple entry. Oh dear. Bomb has been planted. That's not what they wanted.
GamerLegion are finding their way back in, and I mean, Rez is such a huge part of this right now. Loves the multi-kill. His old mate Rez here on Ancient. And so with him coming alive, it's holding a lot of promise, and it's letting GamerLegion stay in this T side early on. That's the Oakland MVP you're looking at, Hugo.
God damn. 19
Well, actually,
what?
none of these guys. He was on screen when I said it, but when you've looked up.
1974, Oakland MVP. It was before my time.
Dude, GamerLegion is Rez's Oakland. He's always in that Oakland form.
Oakland form, man.
He got that Oakland drip.
Smoking that Oakland pack.
Goatland.
Yeah, I was thinking that, yeah.
Which also kind of sounds like is it Gotland?
Yeah. Tough as
which,
concrete, Harry.
yes, is famous for its concrete.
Concrete jungle in a way.
Shout out any Gotlanders.
Boys, let's fucking go.
Yeah,
Let's go,
they
boys.
know they need to be desperate to win this map, so let's go, guys.
Fnatic need to be desperate, and I'd say that's a good assessment given some of the mid-3 clears, some of the gambles Fnatic have had to make. The desperation, Harry, it sometimes works. Not against Rez. Just doing it calmly, cleanly, on this B hit. Couple of smoke spams for these M4s, but bomb
Enough to
planted.
keep you interested still if you're Fnatic. Fear coming in on a backstab as well. Both these rifles find their way out towards the Rap side, and they're trying to take some space away. It feels like this is building into a safe. Fnatic don't seem all that convinced, even as Crims is teetering on the edge of a fight. That's gonna reinvigorate them.
No kick, gotta
MF
go.
was ready to leave. Now they try and follow through on these kills. ZTR, he's got a molly. No smoke. There it is, lobbed in, and it lands, but the DPU's already held, burns him down.
He's
And
won
with
it.
no kit, ZTR gets that util in just in time. Straight fire from GamerLegion's captain.
That's what you want to see. One Molotov in a 1v3, and Fnatic, unfortunately, no smoke, no kit, no chance, no solution to that play. It's out of their hands. ZTR, highway robbery, takes the bag. Such a sick play. Just love it when that comes together. And even though it was a nice start for Fnatic, GamerLegion have woken up. Rez putting on rounds.
Nearly a lineup for Fear, but you can't take a swing at the Oakland MVP and miss. Rez, another opening, and even the molly to burn out Cypher here. Ooh, just gonna try and get away, play to evade. Jambo pushed down the ramp, too late to find Rez, who's already pushing through the cave. The rest of his team, by the way, while we're focusing on this fight on the other side of the map, are all in main. And with Crims dead, that's the red carpet rolled out. All right, Blame F, it's time. He's got to do something here.
Oh, smoke's a problem. He might just have to go through. He could cancel that plant, though. Blame F takes it away. 2 kills off the spray. Torsen stuck in a world of hurt, low health. Gets a spam, but the grenade will end it. And Blame F comes through to save the day here for Fnatic. Keeping them in this half and very much in the game with a round like that.
Just a beautiful transfer as well, like far from an easy spot to be in. Smoke push for Blame F. And day saved. Chance now to do big damage to GamerLegion. Could be another 1 out half for Fnatic.
Whoa.
As they charge him down, Rez, who's hitting hard, is going to have to hit real tough in this round. It's him and ZTR left in a 2v5.
It's more like it from Fnatic, that fear aggression in the cave that you mentioned early in this half. They go back to it, crunching in middle. More typical. And fear aggressive punishes on cave side, so armed and even more dangerous now are Fnatic. With GamerLegion's money hanging in the balance, you would like to save, but so early in the round, and Fnatic is still coming through. Look at Blame F push. Trying to finish this round off, and Fear missed shot, but he's got the nades to buy room. Support for Rez. He can't go anywhere. And it's done. So Fnatic looking to win out the half. It's going to be a broken bye here for GamerLegion. 1 AK. That is it.
Ooh. Like that for Crims. But that felt good, just a couple of clean taps. And so money broken. Chance at the 7-5 for fnatic. This time they go lax on lane control. Don't want to battle for the cave up against the low econ round. They instead put Crims and Blame F back on the mid patrol. Torsen hasn't checked the cubby yet. Fear in position to succeed. Allowed to spring out with 2. Important trade on Kersey. But the Jambo Warp hits. Getting chased down. Jambo with a follow-up. And it's just the PR Deeg. Back lines. Crims found. That's an AK right there. Jambo's missed the chance of catching him on the first cross. This is far from impossible for PR. Bomb down in no man's land, sure, but he's got plenty of time to work with. He can let the fear creep into fnatic in this 1v2. Oh, that's rough.
Yeah. Oh, double orb through the wall. That's how you do it. fnatic somehow winning out the first half on GamerLegion's map pick. Could they truly eliminate GamerLegion from contention?
We're here in Malta, me, Maui, Scrawny, and our goal today is to have the best day ever. Just north of Africa, just west of Italy. Man, what a place it is. My love as of late is golfing, so we're starting here at the Royal Malta Golf Club. So how we decide who goes first, we're gonna play the hesitation game. 3, 2, 1, vegetables, celery.
Carrots.
Potatoes.
Parsley.
Damn it. I was gonna say celery. I was gonna say celery.
That one high and right?
Yeah.
That was pretty nice though.
Right on. Tally-ho.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't see where your ball went. It's somewhere around here, I'm pretty sure, like in these trees, I think.
Oh, you just walked by it.
Oh,
Let's
Yeah.
go. Nice.
Mickelson for birdie. Nice.
Oh.
Oh! Damn, that was
Nailed it,
good.
What I tell you guys, this is the perfect start to the best day ever.
We're here at Rampila Restaurant in downtown Valletta. We want to get into the best day ever in Malta, and you got to have one of the best meals ever. We got a very traditional Maltese dish here in rabbit. They really exploded in popularity when the Romans came over, because Romans, they actually think if women eat rabbit, they'll become more beautiful.
Cool, let's eat.
Bon appetit, fellas. I think we all get 1 ravioli each. You know what? I'm grabbing 2. Hey, we're in Malta, am I right?
I've never seen that happen in my life.
I think you'll be grabbing one now. Eh?
The Maltese eat more rabbit per person than any other European nation.
It's actually like a more flavorful chicken thigh.
Yep.
Yeah, wow. Delicious. Another hit.
I think I'll go for 2.
So it's been a wonderful day, but I thought we would end the day, gentlemen, with a little bit more violence, a little accuracy, you know, things that really embody Counter-Strike, a little bit of archery. We've got plenty of targets.
Well, then I'm going for the GOAT, obviously.
A delicacy.
Goodbye, simple.
Archers ready?
Oh! Oh, you're shooting lasers. Now, what if I get the otter on top?
Make it happen.
Oh!
Damn.
Whoa, headshot
Bullseye.
on the goat.
Goat for dinner. Unfortunately, all great things have to come to an end. I had a blast from start to finish.
Who knew going outside could be so much fun?
Yeah, this was a perfect day.
Well, fnatic might send GamerLegion outside if they win this one. They're looking for the 2-0 to keep their run to London clean. fnatic in this lower bracket are sitting favored at the end of the first half of Ancient. 7-5 half, can you believe it? On a map GamerLegion have made their own. A pistol round feeling required for GamerLegion, coming in a little slow to this second map. Ouch.
You can alleviate a lot of worries starting strong in this pistol, and that's exactly what Torsen, Rez, and Co seem determined to do. Blame F fed a couple down here in mid, and Cypher.
Winnable.
Bomb dropped out at elbow, but he's got time to work with here, time to kill. Fane's footsteps, hoping that that puts a bit of doubt in the minds of GamerLegion, and it has triggered a reposition. They bite down on those fake footsteps. Out into the red room they go. Missed his window to pluck a freebie out of the round, but we'll have a route to maybe... Oh, go get the bomb back. Might not be needed. Rez dead. And now Cypher clawing this back inch by inch. Another dink down range. One more bullet ends this. He doesn't like that angle versus the USP. Goes both ways, right? One well-placed shot for ZTR also ends this clutch. They're going to meet over in the cave.
No way.
ZTR
it's perfect
tucked in close. Is Cypher ready for this? No! ZTR, a sigh of relief, low health, picks up the pistol for GamerLegion.
I can't say that I didn't want Cypher to win that after some outstanding shots and a big clutch that could have sent fnatic through this series. But ZTR, that's a thinking man's clutch. Puts himself in the perfect position that will never be cleared. As Cypher walks right into it. Look at these Glock shots, man. Very impressive, but not enough to beat the captain of GamerLegion. NT is all you get. Now fnatic have to earn it in gun rounds.
Oh my God,
Cypher's
what?
Playing out of his mind.
What? They've clawed this one back with just pistols. Cypher and Blame F bring us into a 2v2. GamerLegion aren't out of the woods yet. ZTR, more heroics might be required, but he's so blind. Cypher chases for one more. And now Blame F with a bomb to play around. Smoke for Torsen. No kit though. Tries to draw a fight out, and he catches Blame F at the very first tap. GamerLegion, another close round that they just see through. Considering that's up against pistols, it starts so clean. It's a marvel that fnatic bring it so close.
Dude, I'm just loving all the little moves fnatic are making. That decision to re-flash Cypher back into spawn, finding a third kill for him, putting Blame in a clutch. It's just the smoke tap is always going to force a peek. You're not going to call that bluff. So GamerLegion, two very difficult rounds, but 2 rounds they find. Nukes in middle. fnatic avoid them. Spot on that push. Cypher gets banged through the wall. Looking to avoid nades now. Jambo. Oh, do you want to take this fight with how last half ended?
I mean, it was Jambo who got the kill, right?
That's what I mean. Don't spam back. It's so much easier for the T side. Crims with a cracker onto Kersey. CTR eats that utility in red.
Oh, that's gonna feel rough. Blame F, patience is a virtue in this round. Crims is about to confirm that the A side's open. They've run into Torsen, and he's also got his captain here alongside him. And so just playing a contain right now, fnatic, but this is right as GamerLegion are moving around the map. Crims has been spotted, needed to win that. And he'll hold on for all three. Crims with a hat trick, a great round from the veteran of Fnatic.
Yeah, him and Blame. He runs away from mid and they re-clear it, but they don't check elbow, thinking, hey, I heard Crims leave, but Blame's taking that position instead. Crims takes a lot of space on A, and they bail from the B plan. Perfect mid-rounding from Fnatic. First gun round falls in their favor. This is a very interesting game. I really thought GamerLegion were going to step up in a big way and kind of force us to a third pretty easily, but Fnatic have got more to show here. A team that's been in the lab, a team that's been grinding, that is playing a LAN Grand Final later this afternoon. And right now, trying to qualify for London in the meantime. Trying to bring their Brits there, and he is putting in a shift as well. Phenomenal showing on Train for Cypher. Some high impact rounds here as well. Everyone pulling their weight. That's the difference here for Fnatic. Look at that scoreboard. 11 plus for everyone. PR's got a bit cold here. He's got the FAMAS on this eco. Force up for GamerLegion, trying to stop the rush.
Trying is very much the word. They do not succeed. Kersey 1v4, backstab with the 5-7. And that's to stop this lead growing. Kersey goes no further.
Fnatic never afraid to pop through this ramp smoke. We saw it in the Ecstatic game, doing it in pistol and in gun rounds. Just HE on the smoke, get the info no one's close or kill him, and then they just run through left and right of the smoke, and GamerLegion don't have the manpower to deal with that. One more man in the site. Fnatic run over him. Too many angles of attack. So GamerLegion's money is in a whirlwind right now. It's getting thrown out the window. They've got 2K a player. Chance for 10 rounds on this T side before their next full buy.
I mean, ZTR having back-to-back really rough games. And, you know, he's not a fragging in-game leader by a large shot. But I sometimes feel like, you know, if he kind of upped his individual level, because I like his cooling. He's a career captain, but just so often you get these like single-digit games from him, and you know we're really not in the era, in the time period where that's acceptable anymore.
Definitely true. We consider Fear on the other side putting in a shift. It's not making your job any easier. It's also PR's quietest game yet of Open, so it's not a good sign for it to appear in their elimination map. Fnatic. They get rid of this eco with ease, just walking into B, keeping it simple.
And this is the 12th map they've played this month. And in 6 of them, it's single-digit games. I'm not saying he has to be the best player on the roster. He certainly has to pack a bit of a punch. And like you said, like highlighting Fear is a good example of that, right? Like someone who will put up numbers, someone who will be there. He was the guy who got the ball rolling for Fnatic Hell here on Ancient twice over now when they've played it on this attempt to run through the lower bracket.
Yeah, this would be quite a loss for GamerLegion. Not a good time to find it. Having trouble coming into this new season. After some playoff appearances, Melbourne, Dallas. It's been some trouble for GamerLegion as of late. Rez after a map against Vitality. And a decisive beating of VP. But fnatic right now are stepping up. Nice check for Torsen. Cypher flushed out of the corner. They speed up on this A split.
PR lets them pass. Chased down by Fear's Mac 10, who is very diligent in the clear there. Wraps all the way around to make sure they haven't hit that timing, and so PR doesn't get a heroic moment. It's got to be Rez and Torsen, the two heavy hitters for GamerLegion, to try and recover this. Rez in the right place, has a chance to sneak out Temple right now. Crim's not covering. They're going to get on the line. You'd like to think he's got this trade in the bag. Swedes clash. Crims comes out ahead, now pushing forward. A bit more follow-up damage. ZTR brought down very low. Both players one shot from certain death. They've spotted Blame F back of Donut, and they kind of have to chase him down, but they're just lacking the HP to do so. ZTR closing the distance, and Blame F playing for time. Walks that clutch over the line, teed up for it with all the damage from his teammates. And 2 bullets was all he had to land to make that rounds Fnatic.
Yeah, that's not the guy you want to see alive in that clutch. Blame F, perfect round for him. As soon as GamerLegion realize they're in the 2v1, no kit, no smoke, no health. Blame and Donut, what are you meant to do? They try and come for him, and Blame just plays the steps to perfection. Poor PR as well, tries to let them past him, but like you said, diligent. Full clear by Fear around the world in Donut to check it. And they're getting hyped because Fnatic know that qualification to London is not an impossibility. It may require them beating Na'Vi, a team that pushed them into this lower bracket. But if they can dispatch of GamerLegion this clean, who's to say that the revenge couldn't be on the table? It's hard not to buy into this Fnatic story right now. 11-7, GamerLegion absent.
Just look at how even it is as well. Like, this is really a win by committee, and everyone's playing well. There's not a weak link for Fnatic.
I'm buying in. Blame F out mid first. No one here. It's only Pistols with an SMG on Torsen. This is GamerLegion giving a 5th round in a row away to play a full buy. And then try and come back off that. Just screams Fnatic 2-0. Is there a hero? Is there someone to save GamerLegion at their hour of need? Rez has tried valiantly in this game. But when you talk about how everyone is pulling their weight here for Fnatic, the same cannot be said about GamerLegion. Oh, missed Donut. It's not even a block, just full miss. Stack here. Oh, uh-oh. Oh.
Crims tries to regain some semblance of control, but this has gone disastrously for Fnatic. From missed smokes, unable to brave the stack. And now Fear left running away. This is heard. Torsen's even giving chase. He is going to miss this timing, I think. Fear will get away from him.
Oh, just.
But no time to win the round. No chance. GamerLegion keep their heads above water here, denying map point. And it does feel like he's going to die after time.
Just run. 100% worth it. Yeah, Torsen gets him gone. And that's a crazy round to win. PR up close with a 5-7 double kill. They get eaten alive. What an unreal round win to save GamerLegion in this game. If that can't re-inspire you, nothing can.
All right, Kersey gets his AWP, 7 kills. Far quieter here on Ancient.
Well, it's not going to get better. He's stuck on A. One cross. Oh, Jambo! That smoke didn't even break. It was just off the spam.
And they're going to group for an A hit. After that kill, after spotting the AWP boosted at B, they're hoping that that's put the fear in GamerLegion, who are making a heads-up play. ZTR with aggression down the ramp has pieced together that this half of the map is empty. And so said that Kersey had to step up. This is the last time he's going to get to don the AWP here on H. Oh, that's unforgivable. Okay, makes up for it. ZTR even claims one back through the smoke. It's the 2 bottom performers here that have clawed an advantage back in this round. Cypher dead out in middle, and the Kersey AWP delivers a follow-up.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Why did I say 2-0 at 11-7 on the full eco? Because now GamerLegion are back in the game. Absolutely back in the game. Money on their side. Momentum building, and fnatic with tricky decisions to make. And do you have the balls this deep in the game to call something explosive? Like these B pops that were working so well for fnatic earlier in the half. Fear asked a lot of him to bail fnatic out of this moment.
Just a series of kind of confidence boosting rounds here, right? Starts with that eco win, a 4-on-5 as well in that round. Kersey even missing the opening AWP shot, the one that looked the freest out of all of them, going on to get 2 more past that point. And a double up from ZTR to keep him tied. The floor is rising for GamerLegion. But a rundown out mid, Fear opening up. This is the buy-in from fnatic, who risk it all on this round.
He calls it off. He could have gone chasing for res, but takes the 5v4, knows he's probably just going to die on that next fight. So fnatic get to play the 5v4. They could reset off mid if they want. They don't need this position. They've been a B-heavy team. Wilson taking a main with his teammate, but they find nothing but blame. That's a big entry. Kersey just cleaned up. Jambo has had enough.
And that's one of the things that makes Jambo so exciting. He can use this AWP like a rifle on the entries, man.
Sure,
He's very exciting to watch, an entry AWPer.
Dude, he's running in there into an off angle against a rifle, and he just flick quick scopes. He's been doing that all day. And yeah, AWP gap here. It's showing.
That's a GamerLegion, this fight for survival. And now exactly that. They're just looking for overtime on their pick of Ancient. They're hoping that they can string together 3 rounds to try and start extra play. Gonna have to be a late in the day comeback here for GamerLegion. fnatic, multiple chances to walk this one over the line, and Jambo really getting activated in these last few rounds, been a constant source of these opening kills. Such a delight to watch when he switched on.
Yeah, so sick. It's like that Ivy round back on train where he just runs into A and triple entries with the AWP like that. And is this it here for GamerLegion? At least they have the buy. The money won't decide the outcome.
Oh.
Dead mouse for Torsen. Plug that bad boy in.
It's looking better. It's looking back. Torsen returns.
But are GamerLegion gone, Harry? That's the question.
Oh, there'd be nothing worse than replugging your mouse just for one more round. So let's see if GamerLegion can dig deep. Oh no, wait, never mind. We're right back into one more. Hang on a sec. All right then, everyone. I want to see some good Blame F copy pastas. Get your best ones in. I want them original if you can. Don't want to have read them before. I like handcrafted copy pasta done the old-fashioned way.
Yeah. This 100-year-old diner still makes copy pasta the old-fashioned way.
It's a hot, fresh original. Handcrafted.
Bit of cheese.
Some cheese on there. And I'll have the strawberry daiquiri.
2 of those. And I'll have 2 as well.
A fruity cocktail, I think. With my spaghetti.
Penne arrabbiata.
You'll need a tray.
Food is hot. Back in the server now. This GamerLegion try to hang on. Is that the Brooklyn Bridge behind Rez? That's Inferno. Torsen mouse working.
All right, we're back in. This time for real. GamerLegion lagging behind on their map pick. Ancient, a good map for this GamerLegion squad. They need 3 in a row to try and force overtime, or else their route to London ends here.
And I mean, we've been talking about, you know, Cypher, London, all this stuff, but I think at the same time, you've got to talk about how this is just a huge opportunity for Fnatic to try and play a top-tier tournament on a stage somewhere we don't see this team or this organization for a long time. So what a chance it could be. Yes, this doesn't qualify you, but it gets you that 1 game away. Puts it in the palm of your hand. Eliminating the favorite of GamerLegion.
The entry AWP is a wild thing on Jambo.
Yeah, it doesn't get it this time.
Look at him go, man.
Yeah, careful.
No one else plays like this.
Not
Jambo still going and still killing. They don't deal with him the first time. ZTR, the nade, will at least get revenge. Just 1 from the Jambo, we'll say aggressive entry AWP path. Now blocked in Donut, 2 players there for GamerLegion. PR and Kersey have no info, no idea as to the whereabouts of Fnatic. They don't know what's happening, and that's kind of putting some extra pressure on these B players. There's a gap right now in red. ZTR's having a look away. Eventually, Kersey moves around to take the angle. So there were like these little windows where pressure was on.
Crims is playing. Crims is playing right now. He's walked out A main. There's no one here.
PR spots him, deals with the lurk. That leaves Fnatic with just this B hit.
We're in trouble.
Couple of awkward flashes. Fear nails an opening, gets the spot on Torsen in the cubby, but they can't get past him. It was well worth Torsen fixing that mouse because he puts it to work in the follow-up round.
Yeah, they spotted 2 players, or at least heard them off of CT, so really not ready for a 3rd man in that B bomb site. A good gamble from GamerLegion pays off. Fnatic, tricky spot to be in with no money on a couple of players. They might just force buy. I'd almost want to see the eco on the rest. Because they're in the hole right now, looking for that final round of reg. Fear buys, he had 1400, he was screwed no matter what. So at least get some nades to try and make this eco interesting. Will it really be? B entry, pushing through into cave as ZTR 4 health. That's awkward, but Flash is good. Bomb plant allowed. That's all Fnatic came for. Anything more would be great. Can they find ZTR? No. Crim's clutch on the decade, not to be. We go all the way into the final round of regulation.
Third and final chance for Fnatic to close. GamerLegion retightening their grasp on Ancient.
Overtime would be a different beast. Can Fnatic avoid it and close up this series in a simple 2-0? That's what the headlines will read. Well, the GamerLegion want to complicate matters. Rez has been playing a great game. Has a lot to do. Spotting middle. It's team heavy B. They rotate round. PR indecisive. Does Fnatic keep pressure on this side of the map? Rez loses info. Kersey, can't miss now. Only 2B. Torsen's got the block. Fnatic, they love going through this smoke.
Torsen with this jiggle. Spots the util coming over, insta drops the smoke. That's a big problem for Fnatic. They've got a nade on Crims that could be used to just blow this open, and yeah, that's where they go. Jambo, double entry. ZTR can't hold him back. This wave of Jambo washing over GamerLegion. And it's only Kersey and PR. 3-on-5 looking to go the other way. As GamerLegion might get stopped shy of this comeback unless Kersey can find a way back in, all alone in the clutch, and Jambo on for the ace, walked over the finish line. Fnatic with a 2-0 finish, ending the GamerLegion run on their home map of Ancient.
A